The old man recognized Fabulin Fowler and showed Giles an old map. The stranger pointed to a place on the map with his thin old hand. He did this 3 times to make sure that Giles understood. Then, he pushed the map into Giles's hands, and Giles pushed it into his coat pocket. Then he set out along the path that the old man had shown him. After a few steps, he turned. He saw a shape through the mist, standing and watching him. He waved his hand and set off again. The mist had become thicker than before, but the path was a good one. Soon the path led him down a very steep hillside. Suddenly his foot turned on a stone and almost fell. The stone had saved his life. It flew up from under his feet and rolled down the steep path. A few seconds later, Giles heard a crash as the stone hit the ground hundreds of feet below. That path had led him to the edge of a cliff. Giles picked up another stone and dropped it. Again he heard the distant crash as it fell over the cliff. There was no cliff on the route that the old man had shown him. For the first time, Giles became seriously worried. Perhaps it was an hour later when he heard a voice shouting on the hillside below. Giles shouted back as loudly as he could. Beverly himself had not returned from the town. Party led Giles safely back towards the house. Giles walked slowly and quietly, thankful to be rescued. He explained that he had taken the wrong path and nothing more. At dinner, too, he kept quiet about it, simply telling Beverly that he had lost his way in the mist. "You had a very lucky escape," said Beverly. "There have been some nasty accidents in this mountain. A man was killed about 4 years ago. He was found at the bottom of the same cliff." He turned to his servant. "It certainly was, sir," said the servant. "It was all in the local newspaper. I kept the newspaper. It was the Carnarvon and District News."